president this morning, when he gave that interview to Fox Business News, he asked the rhetorical question, is the Postal Service going to handle these ballots even if they don't get the additional funding that I'm blocking? And the answer to that is yes. Yes, they will, and yes, they have. There have already been a number of statewide races that have been heavily reliant on mail-in voting. And the Postal Service says they have the capacity to handle the expected surge in mail-in ballots. I will admit to being skeptical when I read that statement when they first put it out last week. So I did the reporting. I called postal workers. I called local postal union presidents, and they independently back that up. They say the Postal Service has the capacity. They are up to the job. They can handle the volume. But there's a separate question here that matters too, and that question is, has the Postal Service taken steps that have slowed the delivery of mail? And the answer to that is yes, 100%. It's the new Postmaster General, Louis DeJoy, as you mentioned, a top Republican donor, a top Trump donor, who, unlike his predecessors, had no direct experience working in the Postal Service before he was appointed to lead the organization. So he has made a number of cuts, a number of policy changes he says are aimed at making the agency more efficient, more effective. But even if you separate out his motivation, the end result is that there are now delays, about a 2 to 3 day delay for general mail. There are even delays for express mail. And if this continues all the way through November, regardless of issues of having to do with capacity, you can imagine if this is a close election and there are ballots out there that haven't been returned, ballots that haven't been counted or completed or reviewed, I mean, this is going to make the 2000 recount look like a walk in the park.
Hello, YouTubers. If you're watching this, it means you've checked out our channel, so thank you. Now do me a favor, subscribe by clicking on that button down there. Click on any of the videos to watch the latest interviews and highlights from MTP Daily and MSNBC. You can get more Meet the Press content every morning in the First Read newsletter. If you're tired of content that you don't know anything about where it came from, you don't have to have that problem with us. NBC News, MSNBC, MTP, and the Meet the Press mindset right here for you on YouTube. Subscribe now.